What if you could create breathtaking images, compelling text, and even functional code simply by typing a few words? Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's not. It's the power of generative AI, a technology that's changing everything. In this video, we'll unveil what generative AI is, why it matters, and how it's poised and empower creators, innovators, and businesses of all sizes. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of what generative AI is all about and why it's not just another tech buzzword, it's a game changer. And with that, let's get right into it. What exactly is generative AI? Simply put, it's a type of artificial intelligence that can create new content. We're not talking about analyzing data or making predictions, but actually generating something original. Whether it's text, images, code, music, video, 3D models, or even synthetic data used for research and development. It's all about giving AI the ability to imagine and create entirely new creations, novel outputs based on what it has learned. Now, to understand generative AI, we need to quickly cover some foundational concepts. You might have heard the terms AI, machine learning, and deep learning used interchangeably, but they're not exactly the same. Let's start with AI, or artificial intelligence, the big umbrella concept, like sports. It's the broad idea of creating machines that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. Things like understanding language, recognizing images, or making decisions. Now, machine learning is a specific type of sport, let's say basketball. It's a subset of AI, where machines learn from data without being explicitly programmed. They find patterns and relationships on their own. And deep learning is like a specific basketball technique, say the slam dunk, a powerful and specialized move within the game. It's a type of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks. We can think of these as interconnected networks of artificial neurons designed to mimic the way our brains process information. These networks allow AI to process complex patterns and learn from vast amounts of data. Picture a neural network as a vast network of interconnected artificial neurons, constantly passing information back and forth, like a complex web of communication. These neural networks are what power generative AI. Now that we have a basic understanding of these networks, let's talk about the two main types of AI models: discriminative and generative. A discriminative model is like a skilled art critic. It can look at a painting and tell you if it's a Picasso or a Monet. In the AI world, it's like classifying an image as a cat or a dog based on what it has learned. A generative model, on the other hand, is like an artist. It can create a brand new painting in the style of Picasso or Monet, even though it has never seen that exact painting before. It's not simply copying, it's generating a unique combination of what it has learned. So a discriminative model learns to distinguish between different things, while a generative model learns to create new things that are similar to what it has seen before. So that's the basic difference. But this all begs the question. We've talked about what generative AI and how it relates to AI, machine learning, and deep learning, but you might be wondering, why is all this happening now? Several factors have converged: advances in computing power, breakthroughs in deep learning, and the sheer amount of data available to train these models have all played a role. It's like all the pieces of the puzzle have finally come together. We now have computers powerful enough to run these complex models, algorithms sophisticated enough to learn from massive data sets, and access to an ocean of data online. This unique combination is what's fueling the generative AI explosion. And the impact is already being felt. Now that we have a handle on these foundational concepts, let's explore why generative AI matters and how it's already making waves in the real world. But this isn't just about creating cool images or writing poems. Generative AI is already having a profound impact on the real world. Tools like Gemini, ChatGPT, Dall-E, Claude, and others are already being used to create stunning visuals, write compelling marketing copy, and even generate code. Marketers are using it to generate engaging content. Designers are creating stunning visuals. Developers are speeding up their coding process. And musicians are exploring new frontiers of sound. And this is just the beginning. No matter the size of the business, whether small or a large enterprise, generative AI is changing the game by making tasks more efficient and opening up new possibilities. Can you think of a specific task in your work or life that could be made easier with generative AI? Share your thoughts in the comments below. But how are these applications built? To understand that, let's briefly touch upon the concept of foundation models. These large AI models are pre-trained on massive amounts of data, making them incredibly versatile. You can think of them as the AI's core knowledge base, built upon a vast amount of information. They form the base upon which many different generative AI applications are built. A key technology behind generative AI's ability to understand and generate language is called transformers. Think of them as the language experts within the AI, helping it understand and process words in a more sophisticated way. These are what gives AI its remarkable ability to process and create text. So, we've talked about the technology, but let's talk about the people who are using it. With all this potential, it begs the question, who can benefit the most from this incredible technology? We've identified 3 key business groups. First, we have the tech-savvy small business owners, always on the lookout for ways to grow their business efficiently and stand out from the competition. They're often juggling multiple roles and need tools that can save them time and resources. Then there are the corporate directors, tasked with driving digital transformation and finding cutting-edge, scalable, and reliable solutions for large organizations, while prioritizing data security and compliance. And finally, we have the startup founders, the bold innovators building the next big thing. They need to move fast, iterate quickly, and leverage every advantage like generative AI to succeed in a competitive landscape. While their specific needs may differ, they all share a common desire for efficiency, innovation, and growth. And that's exactly where generative AI comes in. And last but not least, generative AI is of course available to individuals and creators as well. So how do you actually use generative AI? It all starts with a prompt. Think of prompt engineering as learning to speak the AI's language. The better you get at crafting your prompts, the better the AI will understand your needs and deliver the results you're looking for. For example, instead of simply saying, make a picture, you could say, create a photorealistic image of a cat wearing a top hat and a monocle, sitting in a library. See the difference? A well-crafted prompt provides clear instructions, context, and specific details, guiding the AI to generate exactly what you envision. So, there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating world of generative AI. It's a world of endless creative possibilities, and it's only getting bigger and better. Generative AI is going to transform our lives at home and at work in the coming years. It's an exciting time to be alive, that's for sure. Happy creating. Want to unlock the power of AI? Our free newsletter gives you the tips, trends, AI news, and tools you need to succeed. Sign up with the link in the description below. Your journey doesn't stop here. Watch our next video right here and keep building your knowledge.